it's having that support from people that look like you, bro, is amazing. It feels good because the thing is, we don't support each other enough, man. We're always in competition with each other. We're always in competition. We're the most critical of black owned businesses. Like for me, like I'm against like exposing black owned businesses, to be honest. Like if you go to a black owned business and you didn't get the best support, all right, you could tell people around you, but don't be on social media doing that. Because at the end of the day, it's still black owned, bro. Like we know the struggle that it took for them to even get that spot. You know what I'm saying? So for you to sit here and slander them is weird to me. I never really understood that. So I don't know, man. I just feel like we always in competition. We're also critical of ourselves, man. We never really embrace black owned businesses. We didn't really start really embracing black owned businesses until people started getting killed in the street by police officers, bro. That's now everybody want to be support black owned, which is good. But yo, like, let's not do that just because it's trendy. Let's do it because we actually believe in it. Support that. Like my goal is like literally by the end of 2022, I'm taking all my money out and putting it in the black owned banks. I'm going to do my research, black owned banks, and put them there. Like that's what I really want. I want to support anything I do black owned. If I get work done on a potential house, I get black owned business, black landscape, all that. Like I believe how important it is, man. And I feel like a lot of the support that we get are from black people. So we have individuals, who are black that are not supporting black owned businesses. How are we supposed to grow? So I don't know, man. I feel like there's a stigma behind black owned businesses that we're lazy, we're not professional, and I'm just trying to change that, man. So whatever support I get from black people in general, I'm gonna embrace it a lot more. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's real. And it's so crazy that you say that because I've been thinking to myself, like when folks wear like designer brand stuff, like I always say, I'm not nobody pocket. You wear what you want, But like you got to ask yourself, or just think. I think sometimes it's like you got money to buy or to support those big name brands. When was the last time you spent money towards a black owned business? I don't know how much the sneakers and the shirts and all that stuff costs. But let's say I'll just throw a number. If a long sleeve tee or whatever from a designer brand was $1,000, and a black person were to spend it on that without hesitating,
right?
But will damn near lose their mind to spend $50 on a black-owned business's hoodie. And even, I mean, obviously the numbers can always be adjusted, whatever. But just the thought of how we won't even hesitate, we won't even think twice. Hell, some people might feel like they need to get that $1,000 long sleeve t-shirt, but the minute it's someone that on top of that, it's not just a random black man that you just buy from just because they're black. Someone that it's like when you do the neck scratching, it's like I don't know. Like to me, I get the idea of like certain people just not wanting to spend money. That's one thing. All right, cool. Like I said, you spend money how you want, but don't sit here and spend racks on something else and then not even be able to give up $100 bill to your partner. That's contradicting. That's disrespectful.
But you know what it is for me too, though. I'm 75% with you. The other 25% I can get to a certain extent. And let me tell you why. I buy clothes for quality. I don't give a damn what the name is. I buy clothes for quality, right? When I first started shopping and actually being able to spend my money on things that were a little pricey, I noticed there weren't really a lot of black-owned businesses that can produce the certain shoe that I like. A lot of shoes I have are made out of Italy. There's not a lot of black-owned businesses that have handcrafted shoes. That became a thing that I've been exposed to in the past couple of years. So now it's totally different. Now it was like, all right, cool. Like now I can support because now there's more black luxury brands. But before there really wasn't. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like for me, like I said, I look into quality. Like, and I'm not slandering nobody that does this, but if you're gonna call yourself a designer, owe it to yourself to actually believe in what you're producing. Why do you have a t-shirt and it says Gildan on the back? Replace that with your tag. You know what I'm saying? Like look into the heavy duty cotton. Why is it so flimsy? You know what I'm saying? So I look into that shit, bro. Like that's what it is. So if I have to buy if I have to spend 150 on a shirt from Balenciaga or Prada, whatever the case may be, because the quality is a little better, I will do that because I like quality. I like my clothes to last. Perfect example, right? Like people come to me like, yo, bro, like I'm trying to dive into a different avenue when it comes to shoes. I'm like, all right, cool. What's your budget? Oh, I'm only trying to spend 75, 100. All right, we're trying to get shoes for a weekend. Because what you're gonna do is go to Forever 21 or H&M and buy some Chelsea boots. Some shit's gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't take shit like that. Like you can't take care of shit like that, bro.
But you know what though I'll say is that you mentioned a very important word here, and you mentioned quality. And even hearing you say all of this, one, you know what you're talking about, and two, there is a reason as to why you are spending your money in those places. That's why I said, by all means, people spend money where they want. If you can explain why you're doing it, I'm not mad. Because one thing that we won't talk about, and I ain't never slammed no black-owned business, but the fact of the matter is, I don't care where I spend my money. I want quality in return. Right. So if people spending mad bread in these high-end places and it's a guaranteed quality return, hey, cool. Right. But that should be the reason. I feel like a lot of people are just doing it because of the name. Now, if someone like you could tell me the story behind, the texture, if you will, of a shirt, or how well a boot fits, you got it. Right. You got it. You've done your research. You're well informed in that area. But some tells me, Herb, that there ain't too many brothers like you that can sit down and talk like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't too many partners out here that can say, you know what, well, this brand was made, in this year. This is why. That's not. I don't think. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think that's why people are buying these.
Not is you're actually completely right, and that's why I told you at the beginning. Remember, I told you it's either story or validation from other people. Like once you see, like I give you a perfect example, right? I'm trying to think. So I give you so I'll put you like this, right? So say hypothetically speaking, like say you were somebody that was like, you know what, Herb, I don't like your stuff. All right, cool, whatever. Then let's say 2 weeks from now or a month from now, this is not even realistic, but let's say ASAP Rocky or somebody wearing my shit. You gonna hit me up talking about, yo, I'm trying to get my I need that hoodie. But that's how life works, man. And that's why like fashion now, like for me is important. And I look into how things are made. I looked into the production. I look way beyond just the name of shit. But other people don't. So but being a designer, there's no such thing as you being an introverted designer. There's no such thing as you being able not to network. Like you have to be able to do that if you want to make money.